When spending a week up in the Rockies, it can be easy to get lost in the beauty the area has to offer. While the Denver men's soccer team had their fun in Vail, they kept their eyes on building a unified team heading into the 2016 campaign.
Getting up to Vail, we can really focus on outlining our goals for the season and accomplishing, getting our habits right in the system of play and figuring out a little bit more about our guys.
It's easy to be happy up here. You have like a bunch of guys grilling chicken, burgers, and just music playing in some of the rooms, and to be lucky enough to stay in a place like this is just hard not to be happy. And as a group, it's just really nice for us to get up here and have that release, and it's just easier to form relationships.
The trip was certainly centered around developing the team's abilities on the field as they strive to get back to the NCAA tournament. But quite possibly the most important aspect of the trip was the growth of the relationships between teammates and coaches.
And being at this facility in general, like this hotel, all the guys, we kind of get a different type of bond because we're all together in one room. We all get to go play FIFA, have cookouts and stuff together. So just that aspect of taking away even not so much the soccer aspect, but taking that out of it and just kind of being together with the guys up here is just an experience that kind of gives us a little extra bond that we wouldn't get down in Denver.
Well, we've been pretty privileged that all the guys that we've brought in and all the guys that are already here all get along super well. The staff has done a really good job of recruiting good guys who everyone's nice. There's no one that has too big of an ego that doesn't really fit in. But being up here is fun because it's one thing to be with the guys for training for 2-4 hours a day, but when you're living with them and you're spending every moment with them, you get to know everyone really well.
It's not often that any athletic program gets to start off their season with a trip into the Rockies, and that is why each Pioneer cherished and appreciated the opportunity they had.
There's not a lot of Division I soccer programs who have an opportunity to come up to a place that's as beautiful as this and still have the ability to compete and train at a high level.
Pretty special experience. There's not a lot of teams in the country that get to do what we get to do. We're very privileged to be up here, and on top of just the altitude training, you get to go out there and you get to do what you love in a place that's amazing.